Today, I want to end one of the current hot debates in comics. What is the first appearance of Gambit? Is it X-Men 266? Is it XMen Annual 14? Is this a cameo? Is this a second appearance? Is this a first appearance? Are they both first appearances? What happened? Why is this such a mess? I'm gonna find out for you and for me, really, too. I'm gonna go through it all. We're gonna find out what it is, and today we're ending the Gambit debate. Thank you for tuning in today. I so appreciate it. My name is Chris here at Cheddar Comics. I'm a lifelong comic book fan and a collector on a mission to tell the story of comic books through my storytelling, which is why today I'm diving into one of my favorite and comfortable areas, the X-Men, and exploring the very interesting and complicated introduction to the Raging Cajun himself, Gambit. For years, it seems settled history that Uncanny X-Men 266 was Gambit's first appearance. It's a comic that you would see at the LCS or your local comic shop. You would see it on their wall. You would go to a convention, you'd see it on the wall with a nice price tag about, well, I don't want to get into prices because it'll date the video. That issue hit the stands on June 19th, 1990. It features a wonderful cover of Gambit by Andy Kubert and was written by X-Men mega creator Chris Claremont. The cover even says, "Enter the mutant called Gambit." In this issue, Storm is escaping from the Shadow King and bumps into Gambit as he is stealing art from a mansion. He saves Storm a couple of times from her captors, and through her eyes, and thusly the audience, we get introduced to him, his name, we learn his powers, and we learn his character, because he chooses saving Storm over taking the art from the mansion. X-Men 266 was considered the first appearance of Gambit until a few years ago, chatter popped up about a different issue, XMen Annual 14, which was published 3 weeks earlier, than X-Men 266 on May 29th, 1990. Although it was published earlier, it clearly is taking place after X-Men 266 and 267, as it notes here on this page. And we'll talk more about this continuity timeline later in the video. And many in the community have labeled this the first cameo appearance of Gambit, including CGC on their label, but he appears on 10 pages, he is addressed by name, he has lines of dialogue, and he's a part of the ensemble cast of the issue. There is no way you can consider this a cameo appearance. Sorry, CGC! So I think this part of the debate, whether Annual 14 is a cameo, is debunked. So the cameo versus full appearance debate has been debunked, you're welcome, and I understand why us collectors go to those metrics and tools to try to categorize Gambit here, but they don't fit his situation. So if this isn't cameo versus full appearance, what is this? Well, it's something different from other characters and also involves creator intent as well, which goes back to Chris Claremont. I was lucky enough to go to Fan Expo Chicago last month and waited in line to speak to Chris Claremont about Gambit's first appearance, to ask him the big important question we're all wondering: what issue is Gambit's first appearance to him? And it went something like this. Mr. Claremont, what do you consider to be the first appearance of Gambit? X-Men 266 or Annual 14? In this issue, points to 266, Gambit and Storm are at the mansion, and in the Annual they are no longer there. The story continued into that issue. Many people debate his first appearance, and I wanted to hear it straight from the creator. I only control the writing, I don't control the publication date. I mean, what a question! Does the sun set in the east or the west? Thank you, Mr. Claremont. It's always an honor meeting you. Fist bump. And he's right. He does not control the publication date of the comics. He turns in his issues into Marvel, and he clearly intended X-Men 266 to be the first appearance of Gambit. So this is the Claremont's intended continuity timeline. Gambit and Storm meet in this issue. Their adventure continues into 267, and then at the top of X-Men Annual 14, Gambit and Storm are together and they enter Xavier's mansion. And the publication date, which he had no control over, went like this. And then the annual came out 3 weeks before the intended first appearance of X-Men 266. So here's the final verdict. X-Men Annual 14 is the first published appearance of Gambit, and it's his third appearance in continuity. X-Men 266 is Gambit's second published appearance, first appearance in continuity, and first cover. What a mess. I did all this, I did everything, it's still a mess, I'm still getting confused. But that's where it comes down to. This is not a cameo, we did that today. This is a lot of things, but it's not his first published appearance. And even Claremont agreed with me on that. No matter what, I can't go back to 1990 and stop the printer from putting this out. You know, it is what it is. I think the money is always going to be on 266 because of the cover and the continuity, and it's the book you see on the wall. But I think X-Men Annual 14 is a great book to get because it's so undervalued. Honestly, I say get them all. Get every one of them. I cannot thank you enough for watching my first video here on the Cheddar Comics Channel. This has been a long time coming here in Cheddar Comics Year 2, so please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Comment down below what you think is the first appearance of Gambit, or what do you think of my categorizing. And if you're interested in buying any of these issues, maybe you don't have any of them, everything that I featured here in the video is going to be for sale in my Etsy shop. And that's cheddarcomics.com, and it'll be these issues that I'm holding. So check that out. They will be available to purchase when this video goes live. So thank you, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.